Okay, I'm here with my mentor. We are on 2-8, and we are looking at behavior intervention plans. We reviewed Max's case study and his intervention plan and all of that. And so, really looking at that and then also relating it to students that we do have here that also can experience that same thing. I just want to really touch base with my mentor on, yes, that's a math class, and he would have a special education support teacher in there. But beyond that, what would be some advice or some guidance if that's flowing over into other classes where he doesn't have that support? What would be some great ideas or advice to help the team, when it's science and, he may hate that. Or social studies and there's a lot of reading, and some students don't really like to do a lot of reading, or if there's science and there can be math and science, so that could become a non-preferred activity for him. So, and we don't always have supports in those areas to help those teachers. So what are some things that you would say, like if the teacher's coming and saying, well, he's looking out the window and he's not really doing it, and we have all this missing work and he's failing, and and benchmarks are coming up, and we feel the pressure and stuff, and the child does hold a responsibility too, but how do we help that intervention plan and that teacher, and what can we do?
Well, I think we keep going back to the behavior intervention plan where it's black or white. And less can be better. So don't do this is why we need to do it. This is all just, how can I help you implement this legal document? So come from a place of I'm helping, I want to help, not a you didn't do something.
Right.
But validate that you understand it's frustrating. But back to Max, where there was tokens for positive reinforcement. So maybe give the teacher the tokens and say, again, when you see him doing well, hand him this, or just less is more, because it's overwhelming and they have 30 kids that also need things. But break it down, step at a time. How can I help you? And just have to keep coming back to it.
Yeah.
Because I know they're frustrated. And yes, some of it's on the kid, but obviously the kid's not successful. That's why they have a behavior intervention plan.
Right.
So they don't have the skills to do what's needed.
And the goal is to get them those skills. To get get him the 90% within the 6 weeks. So that's the goal. So the more that we come back to what's black and white,
right,
and we do this, the more we're going to get him there. I think one of his was a visual that he could earn extra time on the technology.
Yeah.
So maybe his token is a picture of that.
Right.
Right. And that might be a motivator, a visual that he can see. Hey, if I do 5 math problems and I'm focused, I get that token, and then I'm going to get that Chromebook time, whether that's in his related arts or whatever,
Right. Something tangible.
That he can see and that he knows he's going to get. Right. So I think that's great. And I think that is, recognizing this, where the student's at and where the teacher's at, and as a team, how can we all come together to, like you said, implement this legal document.
Right. Because that is what it comes back to. And if something's not working, then revisit it and change it.
Right.
If the teacher says, I have done this with fidelity, maybe do some observations and try something else.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, well, that is our video, and it is December. Can't believe it. Hope you're doing well. We are done here.